Ways and Means. It's Congressman Greg Steube. Congressman, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So you heard Edward Lawrence's report. The U.S. dollar is an issue right now. But the White House says they want to keep Biden's student loan forgiveness plans, that they were threatening any House GOP ban on that. And the Supreme Court has been taking on that fight. Plus, The Hill is reporting House Democrats are furious the president isn't pushing harder for tax hikes on the wealthy. Do they get the bigger picture about the U.S. dollar?
No, they absolutely don't. They want to spend. That's where we've gotten where we are. For 2 years of complete Democratic control, 4 years since I've been in Congress with Nancy Pelosi at the helm, where we've spend and spend and spend, and that's their plan. They don't want to cut any spending. They don't want to have work requirements for those on welfare programs, and that's a sticking point for Republicans, obviously, that feel like we need to get our fiscal house in order here in the House. We've already passed a bill right here in the House of Representatives, sent a bill to the Senate. We've done our job, and now we're waiting for the White House to come to the negotiating table and actually come to us with some real issues that we can negotiate on.
And, you know, Congressman, polls show voters are siding with the GOP. They're basically saying it's not MAGA, it's not extreme to bring spending levels back to 2022. That was up 21% since the pandemic. Okay, let's watch this, what CNN is reporting about a poll showing that voters do want spending cuts. Watch this.
Our brand new poll conducted by SSRS shows that a majority of Americans, 6 in 10 Americans, want to raise the debt ceiling only if spending cuts are included as well. So this is the McCarthy point that he's been making all along. Remember, months ago, the White House was in this position of no negotiations. A majority of Americans say, no, you should reduce spending as well as raise the debt ceiling.
Okay, here's the thing, Congressman. The Conference Board puts the odds of a recession over the next 12 months at 99%. 10 straight Fed rate hikes to stop inflation from government overspending. 2/3 of Americans think, the population thinks we're on the wrong track.
Yeah, and that's shocking that even CNN viewers are saying 60%, over 60% support the very plan that we passed in this House to reduce the deficit, to cut spending. When I first got elected to Congress 5 short years ago, the deficit was $21 trillion. It's now $31 trillion. We've put over $10 trillion just in 5 short years on the deficit. We have to get spending under control. That's what the Republicans in the House are trying to do, and the White House is stopping us in order to do that.
Listen, the IMF chair says the U.S. dollar will not lose its global reserve status. Our capital markets are too vast and liquid and deep and transparent. But, you know, it's disturbing to see it weaken and not used in trade deals around the world. And then there's also this, the weak border security under this White House. Now there's border security in the debt ceiling bill. Congressman, we want your reaction to this fight between Congressman Jim Jordan and Pramila Jayapal, and also watch Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema go after the president on the border collapse. Watch this.
Fear-mongering about the border, let me be clear, empowers the smugglers and cartels when our Republican colleagues claim that the border is open.
The ranking member started her statement by saying the border is secure. Really? More than 5.5, more than 5.5 million illegal aliens along the southwest border have been encountered since Joe Biden took office. 2 million of these illegal aliens have been released into American communities, and more than 1.5 million known illegal gotaways have successfully crossed the southwest border undetected. These include criminal gang members, drug dealers, and individuals on the terrorist watch list. That is not a secure border.
This, again, notes the fact that the administration was not prepared for the end of Title 42, and we, as Congress, must take action to change the asylum system in our country to stop it from exploitation by international criminal cartels like Sinaloa.
What do you think, Congressman?
Yeah, even Democrats now are recognizing the crisis at the southern border, completely created by this Biden administration. Over 5 million illegals have come in since he's been president, and Republicans are passed a bill to stop that very thing.
All right, Congressman Steube, come back soon. It's great having you on the show.
Thank you.
The backlash is growing nationwide to get rid of social justice.